My name is Devontae Friga, and for the next month, I'll be traveling from Florida to LA in an RV with my boys, and we're documenting the entire trip. I'll be playing basketball at different parks and getting to meet some of you, and also I'll be balling on you. But in all seriousness, we're living in a weird time right now, and sometimes we all need saved by some positivity, and I want to be that positive light for you. When I was at my all-time low, the basketball court was my therapy, and I want to be your healthy reminder to take care of yourself and allow something to save you. Previously on Saved by the Ball.
Oh my God. Take it.
We just got fucking struck by lightning.
Alright, so when we had left Ginny Springs to start off this episode, obviously, and actually heading to Atlanta, I had to call my dad. So the idea was, at first the idea was my dad was gonna go on tour with us, and we wanted to leave early, blah, blah, all this and that happened. But anyway, we were supposed to, Ginny Springs is North Florida. We were gonna go down, pick my dad up. It was like 3-4 hour drive down there, then go up to Atlanta. And we were like, damn, why don't we just go straight to Atlanta? And if he wants to come out that bad, we'll fly him whenever he's ready to come out. And yeah, had to break the news to him that we were heading up to Georgia and stuff, but he was cool with it. He seemed fine. He was at a party when I called him anyway. He was talking to my dad. So we left the Springs early. He didn't seem too happy, but he just said he didn't want to be on tour for 20 or 30 days. I wanted my dad to come. 1, good character. 2, love my dad. I haven't seen him for a couple months because we were back in Ohio. And 3, because I just think it'd be cool, like we could just go on tour with your dad and shit and your boys. But we did leave the Springs early. We're in the RV, it's raining. We're gonna head to Atlanta now. When we finally got to Atlanta, it was pretty late, so we went to a hotel. And yeah, I know we have an RV and stuff, but the reason we got a hotel is because we couldn't figure out where to park in town, I guess, close to where we were gonna be the next day. So we literally bought a hotel room. Carter and I stayed in the hotel room, and Joe and Logan stayed out in the RV and stuff. But other than that, man, I was just, I think it was just nice for us to kind of be a little bit far apart from each other, get a shower in and all that. We just got to the peer-to-peer podcast hype about this. Lo and Agent hit me up yesterday to be on the podcast, so I just texted them that we're here. You good?
Yeah. Upstairs, and this is the. I don't know what to
call
it. Crib. Yeah.
This is awesome, man. Bro, I don't even own a console. Like, we don't even have a console. Like, we don't game at all. Like, that's just not the forte, I guess. But this is cool. It's a really nice area, though.
Yeah, it is.
Jeez, look at the setup.
What's up?
Good,
Yeah.
Damn. What up, cameraman?
What's up?
Joe, Logan, Carter.
Dude,
You look good, man.
Thank you.
Good for you, really. I'm proud of you. Like, I was looking at your Instagram like yesterday. I was like, this is inspiring as hell. Cool as fuck, for real.
Coming here helped, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, big time. Because in Toronto, I had like infinite bad habits, and you live in the same spot, it's kind of difficult to break them. Then I come here and I don't have none of it no more. They don't have none of the same spots, none of the same foods. It helped big time.
Awesome group of guys. Like, the energy and the atmosphere there was amazing. They welcomed us with open arms and warm hearts, and they're all hardworking, driven individuals looking to make a living, and they're doing great as it is. So great group of people.
Like, find somebody that supports you, and you'll be yourself, and that's when you'll be happiest. But like, people forget that you gotta remain being yourself in a relationship, you know, because if you start off being yourself in that relationship, that's who that person's falling in love with. And as soon as you fade into somebody that they're trying to mold you to be, that's when you break out of that relational.
That's a gem right there. Okay. You just dropped 2 gems in like a matter of 5 sentences right there.
There we go.
That's a big fact. That is a big fact.
Hey!
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for joining us, man.
Yeah. All right, I'm done. Right now, just finished the podcast, but I'm trying to figure out which park we're hooping at because I promoted one like 4 hours ago, and now we're going to a different one, so I'm going to put that out there real quick.
Man, my bad. I ain't.
Nah, you're good. You can be in frame, bro.
I didn't see that.
You can be in frame. This is your house, right?
Yeah, so I was just walking. I didn't realize I was interrupting.
So after we got done with the podcast, we were kind of just chatting with them and stuff, and Agent and Lo really wanted to see the RV, so we took them out there. So basically,
This is wild. This is wild. Can you buy an RV? No. Can we like rent this for like a week?
No.
well, you just say things. Bro, just come
I
on
like
tour
the
with us
RV.
for like a day.
AC nice, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's why we keep it running. We were in there the whole time.
RV life seems interesting.
After we were done with the podcast, we actually went over to the park that we were hooping at in Atlanta. Met up with my boy Cinco, and it was just cool, good vibes. When we got there, we could see there was a lot of people there. Just really good atmosphere. I love when there's people out there for the right reason. They just want to go out there and hoop and stuff. I mean, once we got to the court, it wasn't like we just want to hoop, because it got a little hectic, and they were rough out there, being real physical. In our heads, we already know that makes for better content. It's like, you know, if somebody's gonna shove me out of bounds or whatever, I already know I'm gonna use it for my title and thumbnail, but I'd rather kind of just play basketball. But whatever, man, it was good. It was fun.
The park was jumping. There were a lot of people there, so it was kind of cool to see, like, down the sidelines of the court packed with fans. Everyone's got their cell phones out recording, screaming when big plays happen, so that was cool to see.
After the park in Atlanta, like, honestly, any park, when there's a lot of fans there, it's like the coolest shit ever. Super surreal moments. And it's just fun getting to talk to people, the interactions with everybody. And yeah, man, it was just good vibes. Got to take a lot of pictures, got to hear a lot of stories. The best is when it's just like you're motivating me and stuff like that. So just for real, good vibes, man. About to go in here, get a nice morning workout in. The NBA trainer and stuff. I'm excited about this one for sure. I know I always say like, oh, I'm excited about this, I'm excited about this, but I actually like training. Because like, we know what videos do good, park videos, one-on-one videos. So we're still filming a one-on-one, but this is something that I'm not even putting on my channel. I'm just doing because I know I want to progress my game. So this is gonna be cool. We woke up early because I had a pro training with Abe Millsap and Cinco. Abe is Paul Millsap's younger brother, and he's an NBA trainer too. He trains a lot of NBA guys, and it was cool, really cool experience. Carter got some good footage of that, but just a really cool experience. Then I got to play Cinco one-on-one. Got the dub in that one too. He wants a rematch, we'll have to do it. I really want to come back to Atlanta. This city's treated me well so far. Just finished up the ones and the workout and stuff. Right now it is 10:50. That's actually perfect. So I'm supposed to run the ones with Agent at 12:30 at Lifetime Fitness. So we have about an hour and a half. The Lifetime is probably about 20 minutes away from here. So I'm gonna try and figure out if I can like low-key get a shower in. Actually, I can shower in the RV, can't I? Because we filled up the water. I'll just take a quick shower in the RV, and then meet up with Agent. Other than that, man, appreciate my guy Cinco for having me out here.
He came down, showed some love with the 1v1, you know what I'm saying, building connections, building relationships down here. He will be back.
Yes, sir.
So you will see some more content from us, for sure, man. But real solid guy right here, not Hollywood, just like everybody else, man. You can appreciate things like that. So, hey,
For sure, bro.
I love it. It's my guy.
So after we're done getting food, went to Lifetime Fitness in Georgia, played one-on-one against Agent over there. Just another cool opportunity. Got to shoot a little training video for his channel too, so it was nice that he's showing love to me. I just think the whole day in general was just packed, and it was nice because we like to just be go. So in the morning, training video, then Cinco one-on-one, then go to the store, get food for the next couple days, then Agent one-on-one, then drive 2 hours to Alabama, then play in Alabama. Just crazy packed day, man, and I guess those are the things that you guys don't see until you get to see videos like this and behind the scenes and shit. We are about 5 minutes from our destination here in Alabama. I just finished editing the park video from Atlanta. and that goes up here in about 35 minutes or so YouTube says. Maybe I'll just try and upload it after we're done up here. So I'm not trying to rush anything, but crazy how much we're doing today. Had the NBA training workout this morning, one-on-one with Cinco, one-on-one with Agent, then drive to Alabama, 2.5, 3 hours, and then after that, we arrive here obviously, and then go to the park, play there, and then 4-hour drive to Mississippi, and then we can finally rest for a little bit. Alabama so far has got the Hoopers out of the states that we've gone to, man. That shit was crazy. I was hyped when after the first game, after I saw how good everybody was, I went up to Logan and I was like, damn, like they got some Hoopers. I was a little bummed at first, I'm not gonna lie, that it wasn't outside, and it was kind of on me not asking JT, the guy that hit me up, about playing, but it's all good, it all worked out. Everybody was dogs over there. We just finished up here in Bama, walking to the RV. They got some solid Hoopers for real. This was fun, man. I was honestly, like, I was expecting it to just be like kind of a shit show just because it was inside, and I like recording these videos outside. But I was happy with how it came out for sure. But yeah, man, now we got a long road trip. You boys ready?
So last night it was about 1 a.m. or something. We're about an hour away from our campsite.
I think I'd been driving for like 3.5 hours and I needed a break. So I pulled over to pee and walked outside to pee and just looked up. And it was one of those moments where I was like, it was almost breathtaking, almost surreal.
And we just see the most amazing, immaculate view of the most clear sky I've seen in years. And that was the second time in my life that I've ever seen the Milky Way with my own eyes. And it's a pretty magical experience. It's really different being out of a very light, polluted area and then looking up and seeing the stars. It really puts into perspective how small we are.
We are about to hit the road now and head from Mississippi to Dallas, and we're gonna be there for a couple days. My dad might be flying in. He's a hell of a character. You guys are gonna enjoy that too. But with that being said, man, I hope you guys stay tuned. Dallas is gonna be a fucking movie.